So, could you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your role?
We are like an academic institution. We are from University Hospital Hradec Králové, and we do like a basic medicinal chemistry, drug discovery, starting from some hits to making some preclinical candidates. We have a drug discovery pipeline, which includes some basic in vitro testing and in vivo testing on animals. As a part of the facility, we have that possibility to go to clinical trials. We do several fields of research. Mostly we are interested in CNS drug discovery, like doing some novel chemical entities for Alzheimer's disease, but we also do some stuff for schizophrenia. We have some antimicrobial drug discovery. This is a part of antimicrobial anti-cancer agents. In this specific field, we do kinase inhibitors of our interest. Currently, we are mostly interested in ATR kinase, which is part of solid tumors, and also FLT3 kinase. This is mostly involved in acute myeloid leukemia. So those are currently two kinases of our interest.
How did you guys then first hear about HyperLabs?
When we were like 3 months ago at a medicinal chemistry meeting in Rome, in Italy, and one of your colleagues was there. We just stopped by and asked because we were curious, is that because there were some announcements about using AI in drug discovery. So your colleague was really helpful. It gave us very positive feedback. So we came back to Czech Republic. We decided to try, and that's it. We are here.
What were some of the biggest challenges you can mention when you were looking at drug discovery or developing in drug discovery before using our platform?
Every time we face the same. We face like insufficient efficiency of the ligands towards target of interest, or insufficient selectivity. We sometimes face that we have some metabolic soft spots in the molecule. We sometimes design and prepare the compound which has inappropriate physicochemical properties or ADME properties. Although we are using the tools like Swiss ADME or any other prediction tools, it's very difficult to chase all the parameters at the same time. So at one point you have to drive, you have to go to lab and prepare the compound and see how it works, how it behaves, what activity it exerts, and so on and so on.
This is good. And so what parts of those processes did HyperLab help you with, and how did you incorporate HyperLab into your workflow?
You know, we were just curious how it works because we have never used AI in drug discovery. So this is our first experience. I believe it helped us to step out of our way of thinking. HyperDesign, yeah. This is the tool that we were using most frequently, and it is really unique in the way how it proposes the structural modification.
So would you say, as someone who is using an AI tool like this for the first time, was it relatively easy to use, or did you find it to be very complicated?
Yeah, it was really easy to use, very intuitive. We were able to get relatively large number of compounds, new compounds in a short time, which was very beneficial and cool.
It generates a lot of ideas in a relatively short time. Then it's up to us to check for the commercial availability of those parts.
I appreciate that. Thank you. And I think you mentioned when you were using HyperDesign was the feature that you were using the most. What did you like most about design? And second part would be, was there a reason that you weren't using the other features as much?
Of course, we went through all of the features, HyperDesign or HyperBinding, because we wanted to know how our molecules or new molecules to act in the gorge of enzymes. So we definitely use it. Of course, we look at the HyperAdme. It's also very useful.
Do you have any last words or maybe something you would want to say to someone who's on the fence about using HyperLab, who are thinking, I want to use the new trial, but I don't know if it's going to be difficult? Anything you can maybe potentially say to those clients?
We definitely recommend it to them, and it's worth to. We think it's a great.
Yeah, well, you know, we collaborate a lot with many academic institutions, and Hradec Králové in Czech Republic is full of those academic institutions. We have 4 universities here, and we know each other, and everyone is doing at some department some part of medicinal chemistry or drug discovery research, so we will definitely recommend it to them.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.